Strength, speed, or something magical. We all dreamed about having superpowers when we were younger.
Invisible, right? A new movie called Shazam, Fury of the Gods gives kids superpowers, and all they have to say is one word, Shazam.
Cute. TCL's movie critic Paul McGuire-Grimes traveled to Hollywood to chat with the cast of Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
There's already a superhero with a red suit with a lightning bolt on it. Aquaman is literally huge and he's so manly, and Batman is so cool, and I'm just me.
Your enthusiasm and just championship for the character in the movie is so amazing and like awe-inspiring. How do you keep that up after a long day of shooting or when you are in a bad mood? How do you keep that up?
I feel like it's kind of how God made me. I've always been, I think, a pretty optimistic person who likes bringing joy and likes bringing love to situations and bringing a positive energy. I've always been that way. I understand it more now that I've gone through a lot of therapy, like where a lot of it's been rooted. Sometimes it's not always a healthy thing, you know? But there's that, but also, man, I don't know, just continuing to practice perspective and gratitude and recognizing, like, this is your life, dude. Your life is, you get to wake up and you get to play make-believe and you get paid for it. I just threw a truck at a dragon. I love my life.
What do you take away from this experience? What did you learn about yourself? Now that you're 2 Shazam movies in and you've kind of steered the ship.
I've learned that I need to do something smaller next, because 2 Shazam movies in a row is pretty exhausting. It's such a big circus, you know, lots of people and lots of technicalities, and it takes a long time. You know, it takes like 3 years to make a movie like this.
Absolutely.
So right now, I just want to take a little break.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
One of my favorite lines in the movie is the most powerful thing about you is you.
I love that now.
It's so great. So now, Asher, going off of that, what is the most powerful thing about Jack?
I'd say the most powerful thing about Jack is his charisma.
Okay, good one.
I got 3.
No, you don't.
Okay, his charisma and his kindness.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
I would say,
Better be good.
it would be your spontaneity and your scent.
I've seen all of the Fast and the Furious movies, lady. It's all about
Family! Family! Guys, that was a signal!
That looks fun.
Looks really fun.
Very good. Paul also sat down with the cast of a new Apple TV Plus series that premieres today. It's called Extrapolations. I got it right that time. It stars Meryl Streep, Edward Norton, Forrest Whitaker, Tobey Maguire, and many more. What a cast. So what's it all about? Let's get a look.
Human history is the story of one terrible catastrophe after another.
How do you think we can all help right now with the climate crisis that we're in? What are those kind of daily steps that we can take?
Okay, well, it's a big question. I think the show I think speaks to 2 different ways to approach these things. There's certainly aspects of all of our personal lives and decisions we all make in terms of our day-to-day life, how we organize ourselves, that can impact this.
Well, there could be naysayers that watch this and say, oh, that's in the future, this is science fiction. But can you talk about the research that either you were told about that they put into this show?
Yes, so that was, you know, almost equally, if not more terrifying than the sort of timeline of climate change is how many naysayers, not just naysayers, but kind of climate opportunists that are around who not only know this destination we're hurtling towards, but see it as an opportunity to make more money. And that to me was even more terrifying.
How do you think you have changed since working on the show and really delving into this material? Do you have different practices put into your own life?
I was trying to do it. I mean, to do what we can do, like recycle, saving water, try to walk more, and using the car less, and I would do it, but not as much as I do it now. And I'm trying to be more precise and more serious and educate my kids about that.
I feel I'm quite passionate about eating less animal products. I do eat meat, but I think you have to be a bit more conscious of the kind of meat you eat.
On the show, are there new practices that you put into place?
I think that, you know, I knew about it before, but sometimes it just feels like such an immense problem that you feel like, I don't know if I can do anything about this. And I think doing the show made me think I gotta really care and do more.
Miami is dangerous. Your mother's moving with her sister in Chicago. Thought you hated your sister.
It's too hot out to hate people these days, Marshall.
Ooh, that's intense, huh?
Yeah, it makes you question the decisions you're making.
There's so much good TV to watch. It's just feels sometimes overwhelming.
Listen, I'm watching Shrinking on Apple TV.
Yeah.
Watch it. It is very funny.
Ben's into that too. I gotta watch
very
that.
funny.
Maybe I'll start that this weekend. The first 3 episodes of Extrapolations are streaming now on Apple TV Plus. Just get the subscription. Don't forget to cancel it.
Whenever you're done.
I just had two $10.79 from Amazon come up, and I was like, what are
Disney
they?
Plus. I gotta do that this weekend. For more reviews and movies and streaming services, be sure to visit Paul's website, paulstriptothemovies.com.
And TCL's Movie Trip is brought to you by Muska Lighting. You can shop their showrooms or on muskalighting.com.
Thanks to Muska Lighting for sponsoring TCL's Movie Trip. Our mudroom fixture from Muska Lighting is a total showstopper. We get compliments from everyone who walks through the door. Talk to the experts at Muska Lighting in Roseville and Eden Prairie for help finding the perfect light for you.